quantum science and modern technology, because I think it is very significant to understand who we are to help us achieve the desire we want to achieve, not just to just build technical advancement that does not as much contribute to who we are, that is expand our lifespan, help us to live healthily, help us to um, enjoy the freedom we want to. Okay, now to start with, um, the reason why we build the craft we do is because of who we are. That is, we build mobile phones to communicate to distant, yes, to distant lands, because we think we don't have the capacity to talk to people in a distance to read them. We build vehicles and aircraft to fly because we think we cannot fly. But this is so important. Yet the greatest thing we are trying to achieve as the human race is not just this luxury, but it's freedom. In the luxury, everything we do is freedom that we want to achieve. It's about immortality. And the reason why we are able to build these things is because it is encasing us, that is who we are. But in the versions of things we build, the caliber of things we build are a revelation of our understanding of our significant problems. Albert Einstein, I think, say that we cannot solve the problems that we create in a particular time we are cannot be solved being at the same place. That is a misquote. But he was trying to say that if you create a problem with your version 1, you cannot solve that problem significantly being the same version. You have to go to version 2. Then you can handle the problem of version 1. But there is something with us that we are still a version and we are trying to project. And that's why the things we create keep on bringing a lot of disadvantage to us than the positive aspect. Of course, we're doing great innovations, but there is more we can do. But here is a simple question that can help us to think differently. Because I see that our technology is, even though we think it's going that way, but it is parting with us. It's not able to take us as we want to go in terms of surviving. We can't survive our technology. We don't have upper hand over the things we are creating. The things we are creating have a kind of a stronger aspect than we are. For instance, we can be destroyed by the things we are creating. That is not good enough. That means there is something within us that we need to discover, and that will bring us to a level that we can create some things that can understand our nature, and then it will rather propel us instead of we propelling them. Now, here are some questions. Imagine if we could fly. Imagine if we didn't get sick. Imagine if we could walk on water. Imagine if we can communicate to people in distant lands. Imagine if we didn't die. Imagine if we never get weak. What kind of devices, gadgets, industries, systems, and products would we be innovating? And I think this is the key to the things that we want to invent, because the purpose of our invention is to solve the human significant problem. And the greatest thing all humans we crave for, we yearn for, because we think we are entitled to it, it's ours, but it is lost, is our freedom, immortality, ability to be in the air. Think of skydivers. That is one of the most beautiful experiences. Not only that, when we are able to express ourselves, because that is immortality, we come alive. This is the freedom. We want to come out of this shell and be everywhere at the same time. Forget about what they call the mortality. That is not the reality. That the reality is we are immortal. So let's ask few questions here. What are the things we'll be innovating if we were not subject to the needs we are subject to today?